time limit. Introducing, now entering the ring at 158 pounds from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Judy Martin. And her opponent at 152 pounds from Portland, Oregon, Terri Power.
I can't help it. I mean, listen to the reaction of the crowd when this young lady comes out wherever it is. She is new to professional wrestling. She's very new in the LPWA, but I can't recall anyone becoming a bigger crowd favorite, being talked about more by the press around the country as Terri Power.
Well, you know, we always, I think, have this idea in our mind.
Oh, look at Judy Martin. She doesn't even wait for the bell.
No, not at all.
Great to work on the youngster, taking advantage of Terri's inexperience. Shoulder block. Judy Martin wanting to bring the role of Terri Power to an end very quickly.
All the things you were saying and all the things you were about to say, believe me, Judy Martin being a veteran, she knew exactly what was going to be said.
But look at Terri Power come right back with the elbow to Judy Martin. You got to like that. Vic, she's not intimidated by the crafty veteran at all.
No, but that's exactly why the crafty veteran, in a sense, jumped her.
Rakes the fingernails right across the chest and sternum area of Terri Power. Look at the arms on Terri Power. I mean, that doesn't come from an hour or two a day in the gym. That's 5 and 6 hours a day.
There's no question about it. And I mean, she is probably as fit a young athlete as I've seen.
And Terri Power now comes right out on the floor right in front of us, courtesy of Judy Martin. This may well be the toughest matchup Terri Power has ever been in, and it'll be very interesting to see how she reacts, but so far she goes right back into the ring.
One of the dangerous things about ever going out of the ring, regardless how many times you've been thrown out, you try to think that you've got a cat's instincts, but you don't. And what happens is you can tear out a knee, blow out an ankle, hit a shoulder, hit an elbow wrong, catch it on the edge of the apron. It doesn't matter.
Well, this is so far the toughest test Terri Power has had. Now she goes right out the ring on the other side. And I think it's exactly as you said, Nick. Judy Martin is hoping for just what you said to occur.
By throwing someone out of the ring, you're hoping to pick up that bonus injury that you may not be able to inflict in the ring, but by them going out, whether they catch an ankle on the rope or whatever, and they go down on the point of their shoulder, you're hoping to get that.
And Judy Martin now continuing to work on Terri Power. There's probably a little bit of that nice block by Terri Power. Test of strength, and Terri Power comes away with that. 2 in a row from the X out of Portland, Oregon. Trained, by the way, by one Rowdy Piper. Terri goes for the cover. A lazy one didn't hook the leg, and Mr. Piper will have something to say about that as he sees this, I guarantee you.
He definitely will, since at one time he said I was his idol.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
That was in his younger days. Everybody thought about it later.
Terri Power now with a reverse chinlock on Judy Martin. I think I got to say there's got to be a little bit of almost jealousy, if you will, on the part of Judy Martin. Judy's been in the business a long, long time. Terri Power a month or two, but Terri getting more media coverage than perhaps Judy has received throughout her career.
Well, Judy may have received media coverage maybe in the beginning of her career, but one thing is for sure, that Terri Power has been getting has just been awesome because she has done some tremendous things. She's been extremely impressive, not just a little bit, extremely so.
Well, this is, I think, the toughest test Terri Power has had so far. Judy Martin is certainly as tough as they come. And right now, to her credit, the match, at worst, from Terri's standpoint, has been very even.
Yes, it has.
So, and I would have to say, as Judy Martin now works her way to her ropes to try and get the referee to call for a break, Nick, Terri Power, as this goes on, has got to gain confidence, knowing that she can hold her own with the likes of Judy Martin.
Each match that goes by, you come out of there, depending on how you survive the match, and especially when you say, like a match like this one here, where she's in with one of the veterans, a crafty veteran, one of the ladies of the business who can really be mean.
Judy Martin now calling for test of strength. I don't know if this is a smart move on Terri's part or not. You see Judy trying to keep that hand way up in the air.
Well, I think she knows she cannot outpower her. So I'd say at this point she's playing with Terri Power. I don't think she really wants to go for a test of strength. And if she can get Terri Power to consider what she's doing, only a strength test, or a test of strength, comes up with a knee or something.
Well, right now, I'll tell you what, Judy Martin is certainly holding her own, but I think a lot of that is the leverage. Power is standing straight up, and Judy Martin is using all the leverage she can. And look at Terri Power right there. So much for that idea.
Yep.
She gets the fingers locked and brings Judy Martin right down to her knees.
You sit here and you try to call them by what you see and what your experience has told you, but I blew it on that one.
Look at the arm strength, the upper arms on Terri Power. I tell you, if everyone was ever appropriately named, it's certainly her.
Absolutely.
Look at that bicep. Now, Judy Martin seeing the opportunity, going for a headbutt right to the chest area. That broke it up, but Judy Martin certainly knows that it tests his strength. No way with Terri Power. Now, knee to the breadbasket. Goes for the hair now, pulls her over, trying to set her up, I think, for a suplex. Up, scoop slam, and look at Terri Power. Hold on and take her right over. Count it, 2 count of 3. Look at the strength of Terri Power. And remember, coming up next, don't go away. We'll hear and see the country girl, Bambi, in action.